Well, we're gonna switch over to carburetors, and looks like we have a good view of it here. Working back on the F-700, we have the EGR plate, and we're checking it for straight, and that's fair. But right here, the EGR, the one groove that comes from here to the return back into the intake manifold, this little thumb is been leaking. We need to when you do this, always wear gloves, because then it's just, you never know when something sharp is going to come up and get you. You got that cleaned up pretty fast. I'm impressed. Got a couple of places here. Got a little bit of gasket. And the long extended studs that were in here. Weren't doing so good. They were, one stud was tight, holding this and the carburetor down onto the intake manifold, and the other three were loose. So we got to fix the studs. The studs with the nuts came out. You know, looks like the nuts are jammed onto the studs. So got that. I'm going to pull this EGR off. I probably, you know, man, it is. I don't know. See, the bolts on this are different even. Yeah. Came loose. And yep, I got gaskets for it. I actually got Felpro gaskets. You know, stud here is staying in place. At least the nut's coming off the stud without coming off with the nut, because if that happened, there's not enough room for that stud to come out. So the nut did come off good. That worked out good. And I'm gonna get my etcher and mark the direction of this so I don't turn it around, because you know I will. Got to get a different engraver, because this stuff does not have enough pump to really make a good mark. And yes, I put new batteries in it. That should be pretty decent. Plugged up. Technically, that should be replaced. That is. Goodness gracious. Yeah. Wowzers. And let's see here. Where's my... Yeah. Scraper right here, but well, as boring as this is, we're going to turn this off. I'm just going to clean this off. That way I don't have to sit here and watch paint dry. And we'll put this back together again. But we have a vacuum port. We'll test that with our vacuum tool, and we'll see if it works. But we're still going to clean it up even if it don't work. So let's try, see what happens. I'll be back in a while.